Welcome to another episode of Love, Sex, Lies, and Reality Talks. Today, it's all about why you're struggling to be in a relationship. I often get asked as a coach, why is it hard to find a partner? And most of the time, the reason is as simple as the limited beliefs that we've created. And so, understanding how those limited beliefs shape your thought process and limit you from getting into a relationship that can really forge ahead is key to you unlocking the door to why you keep finding yourself not being able to pull through in a relationship. Reality is that most of us create this ideal partner. And when you create an ideal partner, you're stuck in a place where you're looking for something that may not truly exist. It may be that you've watched the movie, or you've had a relationship in the past, or you've mirrored your caregivers, or you've seen friends have a relationship, but you're looking at it from the perspective of what you're seeing, not necessarily what is happening in the relationship. And so you begin to create this idea about who this partner should be. I want this partner to be so, and so. And reality is that you will never find a perfect partner. Everybody is working on something at some point in time in life. And what you will have to understand is really looking to match your core values, if you have them, your core values with the core values of the partner. Your core values are those values that you can never compromise. Things like honesty, integrity, being truthful, being kind. You can't trade those things for anything. You will not want to lose your integrity for a partner or a relationship. It's something you want to keep intact. And so you have to look at it from that perspective. What is matching up with this partner that I'm in a relationship with or going into a relationship with that I will not have to compromise? Remember, you can compromise your requirements, but you can't compromise your values. Let me say that again. You can compromise your requirements, but you can't compromise your values. The reason why you can compromise your requirements is because your requirements change over time. In your 20s, you may have certain requirements. In your 30s, it may be different. In your 40s, it may be different. In your 50s, things change. As you evolve, your requirements change. And so your core values are your main drivers to finding a partner. But if you're creating an idea is just a thought. Let me just say that simply. An idea is just a thought. And an idea cannot be a fact for real, because thoughts are never facts. So you have to understand that when you create an idea, you've already created a limited belief about who the partner should be. You're not looking to explore that partner from their own perspective and learn about them. You've created a way where you're not ready to unlearn. You're not ready to learn new things. You're not ready to see from different perspectives. You've just created a limited perspective of what you want. And you've created that box that you've put yourself into. And you can't really see the light from inside the box. You have to open up the box for you to be able to see the light. And when you do that, you allow yourself to be vulnerable. You allow yourself to take risks. You allow yourself to learn new things. And you allow yourself to explore opportunities and endless possibilities in life. And so you may not really find a partner if you're creating limited beliefs and creating an idea. I'm not saying it's not good to define your requirements, but be flexible with them in a way where you're not locking up somebody who is meant for you. Another reason why it's hard to find a partner is when you have emotional pain or trauma that you haven't healed from. Those continue to ooze to the surface when you're in a relationship. And those show your insecurities in the relationship. And so it may be emotionally overwhelming to the partner, especially if they're also not in a healthy place emotionally. And so what you find is when you come across a mature partner, they'll be able to explain things to you, but you may not get it if you're not emotionally there yet. And so that's another struggle that may stop you from getting into a healthy relationship or keeping a relationship. And the goal of being able to get in a healthy relationship is to start doing the healing work in your own life. Because when you heal, you're able to learn new things. You're able to see new perspectives. You're able to think differently. And there's no belief that's caging you in a place where you don't belong. You are open to exploring. And then if you've not truly healed some wounds, what happens is you fight for control. You go into this fight or flight or flee mode. And so when you're in the flight mode or in the flee mode or in the fight mode, what you're tending to do is blocking your own blessings, blocking an opportunity for you to explore this relationship, blocking opportunities for you to learn new things about life and learn new things about yourself, because every relationship we have brings us an awareness of things that we don't yet know about ourselves. So today I want to challenge you that if you're struggling with that, be open to learning new things about a partner, be open to learning new things about yourself, be open to learning new ways, because you realize that a relationship is about two people, two strangers, two that have that have emerged and evolved in two different environments, and then you're coming to create a synergy, an environment where you both are now going to thrive in. So it's not like you both know the environment you're going to be in. You have to be willing to explore the environment. You have to be willing to open up to the environment. You have to be willing to take risk in the environment. You have to be willing to support each other in the environment. You have to be willing to commit to each other in the environment. You have to be willing to grow together in the environment. And you have to be willing to nurture the environment. Because if you're not nurturing the environment will not thrive or survive, but survive. And when you survive in the environment, what it does is you're going to be winging it. You're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to grow in it. And you can't even nurture it, because what you would have in a surviving environment is conflict sometimes. I'm not saying that in a healthy relationship you won't have conflicts, but your conflicts wouldn't be as much as they will if you're in an unhealthy environment where you're just surviving and not thriving. So for you to be able to get into the space that you need to be in and to thrive in that healthy relationship and to explore the relationship and to commit to the relationship and to evolve, do the work in your own space, because when you do the work, you see the results. If you're not doing the work, you can't expect results. Excuses also don't yield results. It's all about work. And love is work itself. And so if you're looking to be in a place of love, you have to be willing to do the work with your partner. You both have to be willing to commit to it. You both have to be willing to nurture it. You both have to be willing to explore it. You both have to be willing to grow in it. And you both have to be willing to thrive in it. Because when you're thriving, then you're able to look at your relationship as something you're both building together. And it's not based on fantasies and illusions, but on reality and the work that you're putting in. Because if you put in the work, you will both get the results. You will both enjoy the results. You will both see the results pay off in the long run, and you can turn your results into the blessings for your relationship, and as you both evolve and grow together in life. That's all I have today for today's episode. Remember to never stop loving while living. When you stop loving, you stop living. When you stop living, it means that it's time to go back to the maker. But while you're still here, learn to love yourself. Learn to explore your life. Learn to discover yourself. Learn to learn new ways. Learn to see life from different perspectives, and always remember, life is simple, never complicated. Until next time, you guys have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.